everyone, and thank you for joining us for our very first episode of the Wine Coupe. My name is Jason.
And I'm Danielle. And what we'll be doing in these episodes is drinking bottles of wine with you guys and sharing our tasting notes, and then also our food and music pairings for each bottle. And today we're starting out with the 2020 Wandermore white wine by Kasia Winery in Snohomish, Washington.
But first, I would like to introduce a very special segment that we have in the Wine Coupe called Wine Dork Facts. And our first episode starts right now.
Hi, and welcome to our very first edition of Wine Dork Facts, where I'll be breaking down the complexities of wine in an easier to understand way. So we're starting our very first video off with Kasia Winery. So we chose Kasia because it's a very near and dear winery to mine and Jason's hearts. Absolutely love her wine, and have had a chance to get to know Kasia over the past several years, spending time at her tasting room in Snohomish, Washington, and drinking plenty of her wines. So one of our absolute favorites, and we're excited to start out with one of her wines. Talking about Kasia herself, she's a Polish national. She moved to the United States in 1997 and worked her way around the wine industry in Woodinville, Washington at some of the top wineries in that area, really getting to know the business before she launched into making her own wine and starting her very own business all by herself. So she's the head winemaker. She runs her own tasting room in Snohomish, like I said, and she's just an amazing person and artist. She designs all of her own labels for her wine bottles and produces really nice merchandise. She loves to give back to the community when she can, so if you purchase that merchandise at her store, a percentage of that will go back to some women-owned businesses and things like that. So, great person all around, great winemaker. Definitely have to visit sometime if you ever get the chance. Now let's talk about her wine and where she gets her grapes. So Kasia gets all of her grapes for all of her wines at Red Mountain AVA. AVA stands for American Viticulture Areas. And that's the term that's used in the United States when we're talking about wine regions. So it helps just kind of define where exactly those grapes are coming from. So if you look at this spot on the map, it is a very small little spot. But what's amazing is it is really one of the most coveted areas to attain fruit and grapes in Washington State. Mostly known for its Cabernet Sauvignon and Syrah grapes, but like you see today, we're going to be drinking a Sauvignon Blanc that's coming from that area as well. The Red Mountain AVA is named after the mountain that is there. It's called Red Mountain, so that's kind of nice. This area was carved out by a glacial flood that happened 10,000 years ago by Glacial Lake Missoula. And what that did is it really kind of deposited all these nutrient-rich soils to the area and carved out some nice smooth slopes. Perfect area for growing grapes. As it turns out, those nutrient-rich soils are pretty soft, and what it does is it allows for those grapevines to dive really deep into the soil to reach the appropriate nutrients and water that they need to survive during the really intense drought season that does happen out in eastern Washington. So typical temperatures for eastern Washington hits at about 90 degrees Fahrenheit during the day, and then drops as low as 50 degrees Fahrenheit or below at nighttime. That's a pretty dramatic drop and change. That is called a diurnal shift, when you have that dramatic change in temperature from day and night. And that's actually really great for grape growing, because the grapes are getting all that great sun exposure during the day, and then they get to cool off at night. And that cool off just kind of helps slow things down, so they're not getting too ripe too fast. It also helps retain acidity in those grapes and concentrate flavors really well. So all of those things together is what makes this area so special and unique. Visit sometime if you ever get the chance in Red Mountain. It's such an amazing place to go. Also, visit Kasia's Winery in Snohomish, Washington if you ever get the chance. It's a really fun little spot. That's all I have for this edition of Wine Dork Facts.
thanks Danielle for that awesome first episode of Wine Dork Facts. So let's get into this bottle. This is a 2020 Wandermore from Kasia. She is our first featured winemaker on our show. Not only that, but she is a fantastic winemaker, amazing artist, just a fantastic person. And she has an amazing little winery there in Snohomish, Washington. So let's get into this.
Please go visit if you can.
Check her out. She's got a lot of really good wines.
Great ambiance, very cozy little spot. And if you'll notice today, we're drinking her wine out of her wine glasses.
That's right.
So she designs all of her own labels for her wine, and then she does release a wine glass for each. I used to have the Wandermore one, but it broke, so sad. I have to get a new one. But, all right, let's get into it.
Sounds good.
And so this wine is predominantly Sauvignon Blanc grapes from that Red Mountain region that I was talking about. All right, quick assessment here. Beautiful color. It's nice and clean and clear, bright yellow.
Yeah, I like the golden color.
Yeah.
It's really nice to look at. On the nose, I'm getting apple and pear.
Man, I got
There's a floral component in there.
I was gonna say I got just tons of flowers on my first sniff.
Yeah.
It was just flowers,
I'm
really
thinking,
beautiful too.
I'm thinking like white flowers in there. You know.
Yes. Oh my gosh, it's such a beautiful bouquet. I love it.
Yep.
And the more you swirl it, the more it opens.
Yeah, there's like some pineapple in there too. I think.
Gonna say,
there's some tropical notes.
I get the apple and pear. And
pineapple,
flowers.
apple, pear. Not getting any stone fruit, but I love the floral, the white flower that's in there. Maybe lilac, honeysuckle.
Honeysuckle. It's like sweet.
Mm-hmm.
It's like kind of like this little bit of sweetness coming through.
It's like apple blossom too.
Yeah.
Almost in there.
All right. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh, very nice. Okay. It's like almost kind of warm. This is a chilled wine, but it has this kind of like warming sensation, don't you think? It's
there's warming sensation. There's a nice acidity in it.
Kind of a nice smooth. It's like acidic, warm, and a little bit of like creamy texture.
There's creamy in it. Yeah, it's a creamy texture for sure.
Excuse me.
In there, but lemon, golden apple.
Yeah, lemon, golden apple for sure.
I'm still getting that honey. I'm still getting honey on my palate.
Yeah, a little bit of honey. I'm getting like almost a touch of like toasty, like buttery toast, which is more common with like a Chardonnay, but it's not heavy. It's like it's mild, but it's really nice.
Very good wine. It's really well balanced. It's pleasing to the eye, pleasing to the palate.
Oh yeah.
It's got a great finish.
You know what I want to eat with this?
What's that?
I'm thinking, it made me think of like a baked halibut.
Ooh, yeah.
Like maybe with the coconut,
Oh.
that coconut crusted halibut that we had at that place.
Yeah, Bix.
Bix.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Seattle.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of.
That would be actually fantastic with
coconut,
this. I think because there is a tropical note in there as well.
It's light, but
and I think with the coconut,
the
with the coconut, I think it would bring out that tropical note in there as well too.
Yes, I want coconut crusted halibut.
The funny thing was too is I was thinking of coconut crusted prawns with it.
Okay, well, coconut crusted seafood.
Coconut crusted seafood evidently is going to be the key here, but. The other thing I'm getting to that I could see pairing well with this would be cookout food as well. It's weird to say, but like potato salad or macaroni salad.
Okay.
I could see working with this as well.
All right. I could get down with that.
Yeah.
It makes me want kind of like a fruit salad a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
When you said cookout, I was thinking, what would I eat cookout? I thought of a hot dog. Oh, yeah, maybe a grilled hot dog and potato salad and some fresh fruit.
I was thinking jerk chicken though.
Oh.
You know, or
We're, like,
teriyaki.
we're all over
What about
the
teriyaki
place.
chicken? Yeah, I mean, so basically, I think what we're trying to get at is that this could be paired with a lot of different things,
What
just
we're trying
because
to get at.
it's very versatile.
Is that we're hungry.
That too, yeah, probably. That's probably what I want is some food.
I think if you're going for like the hit the nail on the head, perfect pairing, it's going to have this crazy explosion in your mouth type of thing, then the coconut crusted seafood would be the way to go.
Yeah.
But it would easily go well with other things, and it might not be that like, whoa, holy crap, this is the best pairing I've ever had,
Yeah.
but it'll be good.
Yeah, I mean, I could see this with Thai food. I could see it with, I mean, like I said, I think this wine is very versatile. And I think you could definitely pair this with a lot of different types of foods that I think it would definitely work well with. So.
All right, so what are we going to be listening to while we're eating our coconut-crusted prawns and halibut?
I am thinking reggae.
Okay, actually, I agree.
Yeah.
There's something about this wine that totally gives off this kind of like fun. I don't know. For me, reggae is like it's relaxing but upbeat at the same time.
Right, and it reminds me of warm
That's
weather.
Kind of where I get this.
You know, and I see this wine as a you know, a nice warm weather wine.
But social.
But social, yeah, exactly. And I think that comes through with this wine. So.
Yeah, I see that too.
Yeah.
Totally.
So reggae, cookout food,
Yeah.
palate, nose, well defined.
Right.
Good overall wine.
Yeah.
So
And so I just want to explain something real quick,
Sure.
since it's our first episode ever. The reason that me and Jason like to pair wine and food and music all together like that is we believe it really enhances the whole experience.
right.
It kind of depends on like what mood you're in, probably.
Sure.
But I feel like wine can taste different and have a different experience in whatever mood setting you create. You know, so if you kind of create this environment, I feel like it's going to taste better. Like
Sure.
you're going to have a better overall experience, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know,
Yeah.
maybe just think about it the next time you're, you know, drinking wine, or it could be another beverage, but I just think music adds to the whole experience.
I like to just say, like, you know, when you're experiencing wine, experience it with all of your senses, not just smell and taste.
That's
and
perfect.
sight. So do sight, smell, taste, touch. I mean,
sound.
you know, if you're ever in, and what I mean by touch, when you're ever in a vineyard, just, you know, get out there, feel the dirt, you know, feel one of the leaves on the plant if the winemaker will let you, or the vineyard manager will let you. Don't touch the grapes, but just allow them, you know, just allow all of those senses to come through.
Just stare at them from far.
And then hear, you know, hear the things that are going on around you as well. And think about the, you know, it as a whole package, as opposed to just seeing it and tasting it and smelling it. You know. So.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
It's the whole experience.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
we're all
For sure.
about having experiences. For us, wine is not just a random drink. It's an experience every time you open a bottle.
Yep, exactly. So, go out and check out Kasia's Winery in Snohomish.
Say hi to her.
Say hi to her for us. We miss her. We miss our home. This wine makes us homesick. I'll guarantee you that.
Yeah, it definitely does. Definitely does.
So, but go check her out. You'll be happy. It's a very cute little boutique winery, and you know, you'll enjoy her wines. Just like you'll enjoy the ambiance of the place as well too. And not only that, but Snohomish Town is pretty cute as well. So
yeah, lots of other fun stuff to do there. But you gotta stop in and see Kasia.
Yep. So thank you for joining us for our very first episode of the Wine Coupe. We hope you all enjoyed it, and until next time, cheers.